It's time for you to burn the exit plan. Because some of you ordered a new life, but you kept the receipt. You said you want transformation, you said you want the next level, but low-key, you're terrified to commit. You want change, but you keep a loophole just in case it feels too heavy. Listen, bold doesn't happen until the backup plan dies. Because when you leave the door open to go back, you will go back the moment growth gets uncomfortable. And that's why a lot of you feel stuck. You're halfway invested in your future, but still emotionally subscribed to your past. You're not lacking potential, you're lacking finality. You're lacking the moment where you say, I will never go back there again. You can't become someone new if you're still negotiating with who you were. Some of you are building a new identity, but you're still paying rent on the old one, in fear. You tell yourself, I'll give this dream a try, but you never say, there's no other option. That's why doubt still feels powerful, because you haven't revoked access. Your past keeps whispering because you still answer the phone. And every time that you hesitate, you keep telling yourself, don't count on me. But bold people, they burn the receipt. They remove the option to reverse the transformation. They don't say, I'll try until it's hard. They say, I'll try until it's done. You only evolve when there's no way back to who you used to be. Look at Dwayne Johnson. He didn't stay in the WWE forever just because it was safe. He bet everything on becoming the biggest actor in the world. He had no plan B. He just believed. Or look at Lady Gaga. They told her that her voice was weird, her style was too much, and that she'd never fit in. So you know what she did? She stopped trying to fit, and instead she built a world that fit her. That's why she became unstoppable. And if that's not enough, then look at Tyler Perry. He put every dollar into plays people told him it would never work. He slept in cars while writing scripts that later became into a billion-dollar studio. He didn't wait for permission, he burned the doubt. Once you remove the exit, your brain finds a way. Your ambition wakes up. Your future gets louder than your excuses. God didn't give you the vision to play with it. He gave you the vision to build it. But elevation demands elimination. Something has to go. And it's not your dream. Your old life helped you get here, but it's not designed to carry you to what's next. So ask yourself, what receipt am I holding on to? Is it the insecurity that I keep entertaining? Is it the doubt that I keep feeding? The comfort that I keep running back to? That hesitation, the one that you're thinking about right now, that's costing you your destiny. Because the world only bets on people who are willing to bet on themselves fully. You don't get to be iconic with safety nets. You don't get to rewrite your story while bookmarking your old chapters. And this isn't self-help, this is self-declaration. All you're saying is, I refuse to maintain an old version of me that I've clearly outgrown. That's it. And I hate to break it to you, but all you have is time. How much time have you spent doubting? How much time have you spent thinking and overthinking? Burn the receipt. There's nothing more satisfying than saying, I will never go back to this. Treat it as like a toxic ex. Treat it like a big breakup. You know what I mean? You're never going back. Same thing with your dreams. When you make a decision, you decide, I'm not going back. You decide, this is it. I'm gonna figure out a way to get here. And you'll notice that once you take that decision and you burn everything else, you have no choice but to start showing up as that person. You have no choice but to put in the work. You have no choice but to put in the daily reps. You have no choice because you burnt that receipt and you're gonna find a way. I'm in a stage of my life right now where I'm building 2 other businesses, and even with 100 bold, every single day, I'm showing up. I have no choice. And even if I have 1 or 2 or 10 people watching me, I'm still showing up because I told myself, this is it. I burnt that receipt. I burnt the receipt. I'm not gonna miss a day. I'm gonna find a way, I'm not gonna miss a day. And guess what? Even on the worst days, I found a way to still show up. I'm showing up every day and I'm showing up anyway. And I want you to use the same thing for you. Show up every day for that dream. Show up every day for that goal. And guess what? You're gonna show up anyway because you've burnt that receipt. You can't skip a day. You don't want to because every single day is progress to getting to that finish line. There is no such thing as a finish line. But how satisfying is it to be able to get one step closer to putting a period at the end of your sentence. A lot of you are floating around commas. A lot of you are just comma, 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 and I'm scared, comma, and I'm worried, comma, and this just happened, comma. When are you gonna put a period? When are you finally gonna say, I'm not going back, period. This is the next step, period. Get used to putting periods at the end of your sentences. I mean that literally, but I also mean that figuratively. I can't wait to put a period at the end of this challenge and then start a new challenge, start a new sentence. When you burn the receipt, you get good at putting periods at the end of your sentences. You're not creating run-on sentences. You're firm. You have no doubt. It's already done. Time hasn't caught up yet. The only difference between where you are now and where you want to be is the time in between. And the time in between is up to you to decide. Do I spend this time on doubting? Or do I spend this time on acting? So the next time fear hands you a receipt saying you can always return to who you were, you say, I don't live there anymore, period. No forwarding address, no redelivery, no exchanges, no refunds. Bold is saying yes once and never renegotiating. Because once you burn the receipt, success becomes your only option. I want you to look at your life and admit, am I committed or am I convenient? Your future is watching to see if you're serious this time. So take the leap, burn the safety net, and the subscription to your old self. This is the version of you that doesn't plan for exits, that doesn't fear the pressure, that doesn't store excuses. Bold is burning the shipping receipt, and today is the day you light the match. This is day 62 out of 100, Bold. I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. And remember, to act bold, you need to be kid brave again.